Breathe in the crisp winter air where the biting chill dances with the warmth of a modest kitchen. Imagine the flicker of candlelight as peasant families gather around, sharing stories of resilience. What sustains them during these harsh months? As the winter frost blankets the fields, life slows down for peasants. Their diets shift dramatically, reliant on what they can store and preserve from the autumn harvest. The heart of their meals often lies in hearty grains and root vegetables. Grains like barley and rye become staples, transformed into thick porridges or rustic breads. These humble ingredients provide energy to sustain them through long, cold days. Each mouthful is a testament to their labor during the harvest. Root vegetables, such as turnips and parsnips, are dug from the frozen earth. Their sweetness enhances the simple meals, offering a taste of the earth's bounty even in scarcity. These treasures of the ground are often roasted or mashed. Peasants also rely on legumes, like peas and beans, which provide essential protein. Stored in sacks throughout winter, these foods are mixed into stews or served alongside bread, adding warmth and nourishment to their diet. For flavor, they turn to herbs and spices, often dried and preserved. Thyme, garlic, and onions not only enhance the taste, but also provide medicinal benefits, helping families stay healthy during the cold months. As winter deepens, occasional hunts provide protein sources like game birds or rabbits. These rare treats become highlights of communal gatherings, bringing families together in celebration despite the harshness outside. Dairy products, too, play an important role. Cheese and butter, made from the milk of cows or goats, offer rich flavors and are often enjoyed with bread or porridge, creating filling meals that warm the soul. As they gather around the fire, storytelling becomes a vital part of winter life. Tales of ancestors, legends of the land, and lessons learned are shared, binding the community closer together during the cold, dark nights. Winter is also a time for crafting and mending. As families work together to repair tools and clothing, they share laughter and memories, turning necessity into a communal activity that strengthens their bonds. In the midst of scarcity, creativity flourishes. Peasants might experiment with preserving foods through pickling or fermenting, creating vibrant tastes that lift spirits and add variety to their winter meals. Communal feasts become a cherished highlight as winter wanes. Villagers come together, sharing what they have stored. The warmth of friendship and shared food becomes a beacon against the cold. As spring approaches, the anticipation builds. Peasants dream of fresh produce and abundant meals, even as they make the most of their winter stores. The resilience shown during these months is a testament to their strength. Reflecting on the winter months reveals a deeper understanding of survival and community. The strength of peasants lies not only in their resourcefulness, but also in their shared experiences and bonds. How might we draw inspiration from their resilience? As the frost settled on the fields, peasants turned to their winter stores, relying on the fruits of their labor. Root vegetables, like carrots and turnips, became staples, providing nourishing sustenance. These hardy crops could withstand the cold, ensuring a reliable food source during the harshest months. The art of storage was crucial, transforming fresh produce into preserved delights. Peasants often prepared hearty stews, simmering their winter harvest in large pots over open flames. Ingredients varied, but beans and grains were common, offering essential proteins and fibers. This communal cooking not only warmed the body, but also fostered social ties, as families gathered to share meals and stories. For flavor, peasants relied on herbs preserved from their summer gardens. Thyme, parsley, and sage were dried and stored, adding depth to their winter dishes. These humble seasonings not only enhanced taste, but also carried memories of the warmer months, reminding them of the bounty that would return. Grains were another cornerstone of their diet, often ground into flour for bread making. Rye and barley, particularly suited for cold climates, provided the foundation for daily meals. The labor of kneading dough was a communal activity, often involving the whole family, reinforcing bonds through shared effort. In addition to vegetables and grains, peasants occasionally indulged in preserved meats. Salted or smoked, these products offered protein during lean months. The process of curing meats was a skill passed down through generations, showcasing the importance of traditional methods in ensuring food security. Dairy also played a crucial role in their winter diet. Cheese, made from cow or goat milk, was a valued source of nutrition and could be stored for long periods. Peasants would often gather to make cheese together, an event that blended necessity with community spirit, filled with laughter and shared knowledge. The winter months were also a time for foraging. As peasants ventured into the surrounding woods, they gathered nuts, berries, and wild greens that could provide fresh flavors and nutrients. This connection to nature not only supplemented their diet, but also deepened their appreciation for the land that sustained them. Preservation techniques, such as pickling and fermenting, were common practices during winter. Cabbage turned into sauerkraut, offering a tangy side dish rich in vitamins. These methods allowed peasants to enjoy a variety of flavors, transforming the monotony of winter meals into something vibrant and exciting. Baking was an essential winter activity, with bread often baked in communal ovens. This shared resource not only saved fuel but also strengthened community ties. The smell of baking bread wafting through the village created an atmosphere of warmth and belonging, bringing everyone together during the cold months. Winter festivals provided an opportunity for peasants to celebrate the season and their hard work. These gatherings featured feasts that highlighted preserved foods, showcasing their resourcefulness. Dancing and storytelling filled the long nights, reinforcing the bonds of community and the spirit of resilience during the darkest days of winter. The role of women in food preparation during winter months was significant. They managed the household, overseeing food preservation, and ensuring that meals were nutritious. Their skills and knowledge were pivotal in the survival of families, reflecting a deep understanding of seasonal cycles and nutrition. Children also participated in seasonal food practices, learning vital skills from their parents. They helped with gathering, cooking, and even foraging, ensuring that the traditions of their community were passed down. This early education not only provided them with survival skills, but also nurtured their connection to their heritage. Throughout the winter, storytelling around the hearth became a cherished tradition. Folklore and tales of resilience were shared, often reflecting the hardships faced by previous generations. These narratives served not only as entertainment, but also as lessons in perseverance, reminding everyone of their shared history. As the days grew shorter, the rhythm of life slowed down. Peasants embraced the stillness of winter, using this time for reflection and planning for the upcoming planting season. They understood the importance of rest, both for themselves and the land, allowing them to recharge and prepare for the cycles of growth ahead. The significance of winter in the agricultural calendar cannot be overstated. It was a time for the land to rest and regenerate, crucial for the health of the soil. Farmers recognized this period as essential to sustaining future crops, emphasizing their deep connection to nature's cycles. During these cold months, the strength of community shone brightly. Neighbors would pull together, sharing resources and knowledge to overcome challenges. This solidarity fostered a sense of belonging and ensured that no one faced the harshness of winter alone, reinforcing the idea that together they could weather any storm. In the quiet of winter nights, the sounds of the village created a symphony of resilience. The crackling of fires, the laughter of children, and the whispers of elders filled the air. This vibrant atmosphere nurtured a spirit of hope, reminding everyone that spring would eventually return, bringing new life and opportunities. As the season progressed, the anticipation for the first signs of spring grew. Peasants would keep a close eye on the weather, eagerly awaiting the thaw. This yearning for renewal encapsulated their relationship with the land, highlighting their deep understanding of nature's rhythms and their reliance on it for survival. With the arrival of the first thaw, peasants would begin planning their gardens. They used knowledge passed down through generations, choosing crops suited to their local climate. This connection to their ancestors not only guided their choices, but also honored the past and its lessons in resilience. The transition from winter to spring was a magical time, filled with hope and renewal. Peasants would gather to celebrate the end of winter, sharing food and laughter. These rituals of gratitude not only marked the change of seasons, but also reinforced the bonds within their communities. As they prepared for planting, the lessons of winter remained fresh in their minds. They understood that survival required adaptability and community support. This knowledge set the stage for the growth that would follow, as they would soon witness the fruits of their labor once more. The resilience shown in winter prepared them for the challenges ahead. Every frostbite and hardship cultivated a spirit of determination, empowering them to face the trials of spring. This enduring strength was woven into the fabric of their daily lives, reminding them that they could overcome anything together. As the final traces of snow melted, peasants took a moment to reflect. The lessons of winter shaped their approach to life, emphasizing the importance of preparation and community. They looked forward to the planting season, excited about the possibilities ahead, yet grateful for the wisdom gained during the cold months. The cycle continued, reminding them that each season brought its own challenges and rewards. From the depths of winter to the vibrancy of spring, they embraced the journey ahead. This understanding of nature's cycles was a testament to their resilience, shaping not just their agriculture, but their lives. As the sun began to warm the earth, peasants prepared for the work ahead with a sense of purpose. The hardships of winter had solidified their bonds, and they faced spring with renewed energy. Collectively, they had weathered the cold, and together, they would thrive in the warmth to come. The legacy of these winter practices lives on, teaching us about the importance of community and adaptability. As modern life becomes fast-paced, the lessons from the past remind us to cherish our connections and to be resourceful in times of need. What can we learn from these resilient peasants as we navigate our own challenges today? In reflecting on the lives of these peasants, we find inspiration in their ability to thrive despite adversity. Their stories echo through time, reminding us that resilience is a shared human trait. As we face our own winter seasons, may we remember the strength that comes from community and the wisdom that is passed down through generations. Let us carry forward the lessons learned from the past, embracing the resilience and community spirit that sustained those who came before us. As we navigate through our own winters, we can find solace in the knowledge that we are not alone and that together we can cultivate hope for a brighter tomorrow. Thank you for joining this journey through history and the lives of those who faced winter's chill with courage and ingenuity. May their stories inspire us to appreciate the strength of community and the power of shared experiences. Until next time, let us reflect on our own paths and the resilience we all hold within. As the frost settled over the fields, peasants gathered the last of their harvest. Root vegetables, hardy grains, and preserved foods would become their sustenance during the long winter months. The sense of community grew stronger as they shared resources and knowledge to survive the season's chill. In the dim light of their homes, families used simple cooking methods to transform their meager supplies into hearty meals. Stews simmered in clay pots, filling the air with rich aromas. These gatherings provided warmth, comfort, and a sense of togetherness amidst the cold. Grains were often ground into flour, creating bread that became a staple of their diet. Peasants understood the importance of nutrition, baking loaves infused with seeds and herbs for added flavor and sustenance. Each loaf represented their hard work and connection to the land. Preservation was key during the winter months. Peasants dried fruits, pickled vegetables, and smoked meats to ensure they had enough to eat when fresh produce was scarce. These techniques were passed down through generations, holding the essence of their survival. Communal meals formed a vital part of their social fabric. Neighbors would come together to share a feast, reinforcing bonds of friendship and community. Laughter and stories filled the air, reminding everyone that they were not alone in their struggles. Winter also brought the opportunity for creativity in cooking. Peasants would experiment with flavors, combining herbs and spices to elevate simple dishes. Their resourcefulness in the kitchen became a testament to their resilient spirit and adaptability. As days grew shorter and the nights colder, storytelling became an important tradition. Around the fire, peasants would recount tales of their ancestors, sharing lessons of perseverance and hope. These stories connected them to their past and inspired future generations. Life in winter was not without its challenges. Harsh weather could threaten their food supplies, forcing peasants to be resourceful. They learned to adapt quickly, using what little they had to ensure survival, demonstrating incredible resilience in the face of adversity. Despite the difficulties, the winter months also allowed time for reflection and planning. Peasants would discuss their hopes for the coming spring, dreaming of renewal and growth. This shared vision propelled them forward, uniting them in purpose and determination. As the season progressed, the first signs of spring would bring renewed hope. Crops were sown, and the cycle of life began anew. Each triumph over the harsh winter reminded them of their strength and the importance of working together. Reflecting on their winter sustenance, peasants showed us the essence of resilience. The meals they prepared not only nourished their bodies, but also strengthened their communities. Their stories remind us of the importance of adaptation and collaboration in overcoming challenges. As we conclude this exploration of peasant life during winter, let us carry their spirit of resilience with us. May we learn from their resourcefulness and the strength found in community, and reflect on how we can support one another in our own journeys through difficult seasons.